Hey everybody, it's Brandon the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend. And this weekend, I am once again on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, staying in Junior Suite 1290 here on the 10th floor. The 10th floor is a bit unique for me. It's a bit different. You notice from my other videos, I'm traditionally on the 9th floor. And so when we get inside to the room, I'll explain to you a little bit about the reason that I do that, which has been reinforced on this sailing once again. So let's head on in and check out Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, Junior Suite 1290. All right, welcome to stateroom 1290. So as I mentioned in the initial comments, I don't normally stay on the 10th floor. And when I checked in on Friday, I will tell you my first experience of this room was hearing the bass from the welcome aboard party upstairs. So this room is directly below the pool deck. So you're gonna hear the bass coming through when they are doing items upstairs. Even in the middle of the night last night, I couldn't sleep very well. There were chairs moving. It felt like there was a ping pong table upstairs, maybe even women walking around in high heels. It was loud. So when you are booking a room, whether it's a junior suite, a balcony, whatever it may be, make sure you are checking above and below on that deck on what is there, because there's a good chance you might hear what is coming from those floors as well. Luckily, the king size bed here has been pretty comfortable. You'll see that tomorrow is debarkation day for us. You've got two small tables on the left and right hand side that are standard issue at this point. You've also got your phone. I always call it out because it's got a USB port on the side of it. It is a very slow charging USB port, but it is there, allowing you to keep your phone beside of you at night. The lights up above do come with two different features. So you're going to have the main light up top, and then you have another switch that'll turn on a reading light. So if you're sharing the room with somebody and you want to read or just get a little bit of light just to yourself, you can absolutely do that. And you've got a privacy curtain here. I've never really understood the point of this unless somebody is sleeping on the couch to give you some privacy. Maybe you can pull it to keep the sunlight from coming in somehow, but I'm not sure how great that'll work. You'll see that it does not move any further. That's as far as the rail goes, but it does give a little bit of separation over to your 3-seater green couch that is here. I personally, looking at the space between the couch and that nightstand, I don't know why this doesn't have one of the larger 4-seater couches in it, but alas, this is the smaller couch option that you have with the traditional glass table in front. One thing that I immediately noticed, and I'm not sure why I've never thought about this, is this green chair, your relaxing chair, is all the way up against the wall. So one thing I'm learning is, even though this furniture is movable, I've never thought to move it. So in some of my prior ones, you'll see that this chair is traditionally up against that wall there in the middle where the light switch is. But in this room, it is all the way up against the window, and it is giving a lot of extra space. The room feels much larger by pushing this all the way up against the window. It means you can't walk up to that window and look out as easy. The blinds are a little bit, pushed back because of the chair, but you've got the other huge window on the other side. So I'm actually probably going to start moving my chair into this position. That seems like a great place for it, and really opens the room up. Today outside, you'll see we have the Odyssey of the Seas once again. So wave to all the nice people over on Odyssey. And you've got your little table over here that I use for a refreshment. My mixers and elixirs stay there. You have your traditional Lavazza coffee maker, and down below you are going to have a chiller for anything that you want to keep cool. Not cold, cool. You have several plugs as well beside of the desk. You'll see that I've already been using this. So there's two American ones here. I do have a charger here that has two USB-A adapters, so that gives me a little bit more storage, or I could always plug it into my laptop. You see my old Navigator of the Seas there, where I used to do my weekend sailing. Now I am on the Freedom of the Seas. So I was doing some video editing before. You've got a USB, you've got the European adapter here. If you bring one of those, you've also got your announcement channel, making sure that that is off. This room does come with the white hair dryer. This one's doing a pretty good job. I've certainly learned that hair dryers on the cruise ship are not created equal. They are all a little bit different. I also have taken the liberty of moving the trash can from being underneath the chair, which is the place they like to put it, and I have moved it all the way over here. I'm not sure if you saw it earlier, but this is my favorite place for the trash can. That's where I like to leave my shoes as well, and it really allows me to be able to use this desk. So I was editing some videos for you all. It was Thanksgiving last week, so I was in North Carolina with the family and did not edit any videos. So I had several recorded that you're gonna see dropping soon, but wanted to get some of that done. So I've really been in my cabin a lot this cruise doing video editing. Good storage here as well. If you have things that are folded that you just want to put up, this is a great spot for it. You've got your safe, which is currently locked with all my goodies inside of it, but there's always good storage that comes with the junior suite, particularly as we pan back to the entrance or the main door. You have the walk-in closet. Good storage. I feel like I need to start like changing up my wardrobe for the ship. I'm wearing a lot of the same stuff that you all might start noticing. And I don't want you to think that I just wear the same clothes to the ship, though. I kind of wear the same stuff to the ship. Good storage down below. This is where I put my bags because there's just plenty of room here. You've got additional low hang. There's a bar there if you want to pull that down. And tons of more shelving over to the right. Can't go wrong. Again, full frame mirror here, so if you're getting ready, hey everybody, this is a good spot where you can look at yourself and see how you look. You see, I am ready to go to Coco Cay, got my bathing suit on, about ready to head out. Into the bathroom, it is a traditional junior suite bathroom. You've got your tub with that extremely high ledge there, so make sure that you're watching your step. They give you a towel there that you can put on the floor to make sure you're not slipping at any point. Pulling the curtain back, you've got the shower up above, which is adjustable, so that black nozzle underneath it, if you press that, it'll slide up and down. So if you're taller like me, you may have it all the way up at the top. If you're shorter, you may want it further down, or you may just want to take it off and use it as a handheld wand. You have the all-in-one hand and body soap, or hair and body soap, I should say, in there. If you're coming in a junior suite, you should be able to get the little packets or the little toiletries that they give you, which are a step up. I'm not a fan of the jack of all trades, use it on every part of your body kind of body wash situation. And you have the upgraded faucet here. Actually, that's not the upgraded one. The upgraded one has the black dial. This is the older one with the red dial, which gives you that extra hot water if you press it and keep going. You've got good storage behind the closet. So these are pretty deep. I use two of them just for me. And you'll see that there's some on the other side as well. This is also where your cups are gonna be stored if you wanna use those to rinse out your mouth in the sink. I also do get the upgraded amenities. This is a junior suite, so it does not traditionally come with these, but because of the pinnacle status, and I think if you're above 340, though depending on the ship and the hotel director, that might not always work, but at least if you're pinnacle, you do get the Gilchrist amenities in the room, which is nice. I don't mind the white bottles. I don't know if they have a name, but I do like the Gilchrist a little bit better. Heading outside, you have, again, beautiful junior suite balcony. This is very, very large. I'll show you the outside, or the balcony to my left. It is another, I believe, junior suite and then a grand suite, but they have opened that up and that balcony is huge. If they don't have anything out there, I'll make sure that I show that to you all. So coming outside, you've got your breakfast table, 2 chairs, 2 lounge chairs as well. Again, I think you saw one of the videos where somebody moved these chairs up against the rail over on the left. If you don't want to sit looking outside, if you're in the room a lot, it really opens up the view. Again, I really need to start moving my furniture, but I don't think that I'm out here or in the room enough to have that matter. But it is a really, really good size balcony. I'll walk all the way over to the corner and show you. So if you have several people staying in the room, this one is just me, but there's plenty of space here. Give you a peek of Coco Cay, if you can see it down there. It's probably around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so people are starting to come back, those that were early morning folks that got off the ship. And you see the Odyssey directly beside of us. Beautiful ship. I'd love to get one of those big balconies right there, but for now the Freedom does not have those. And here's a sneak peek of the extended balcony beside of me, where those folks have the the nicer lounge chair with the cushions on it because it is a grand suite, and it is opened up to the room beside of them. So that concludes the Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas Junior Suite 1290 on the 10th floor. Again, always make sure when you are booking a room of any kind, of any category, you're checking above and below you to make sure you know what's around your cabin. This is not a floor that I like staying on this ship. I'm traditionally always on that 9th floor, but for getting me on the ship, I'm more than glad to make it work and to figure it out. I'd rather be on the 10th floor than not be here at all. All right, guys, this is Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser. Hoping to see you on a weekend cruise soon.